Hey, good morning, good day, fellow babies. Welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. We are hopeful that you are watching as a Patreon patron. If you are, thank you so much. You're getting it real time. We also are hopeful that you have figured out how to link your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon account. If you can do that, we're getting paid there as well. So you're getting it real time. And if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, that'll work for us as well. If you can't do any of those things, if you don't have the money, I totally get it. Then you're watching a week late. But again, we appreciate your patronage. At a minimum, please follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. Today's question from Patreon from Mark Spellman. What's your take on all the recent gaming related IPOs like Unity, Roblox, Skillz, etc.? Unity seems to have the highest valuation for Western company. You think any of them will pop? Well, I can honestly tell you, and I'm glad you asked this question, we were on the Unity deal, and we are on the Skillz deal, and we are not on the Roblox deal. So I'm going to reserve my venom for Roblox because those guys are stupid. My God, you're doing a gaming IPO and you don't invite my firm in because I'm not an influential game analyst. Name a game analyst at any of the companies taking Roblox public. You can't. Look them up. Look up their history in covering games. There are 6 companies taking Roblox public. 5 of them have gaming analysts. I'm not making this up. Those 5 analysts combined have covered the games industry for 10 years. Not each. Combined. You add up all their tenure. They know nothing. I am pretty confident none of them has ever played Roblox. They certainly don't play other games. They know nothing about anything. So God bless them. Roblox is going to bring a company public and they're going to sell it to investors, and the investors are going to say, why should I buy Roblox? And these guys are going to go, because they're paying us to tell you to buy them. I'm really honest. This is why I can have a sell on Netflix and I can mock Nintendo, and I still have good relationships with those companies. I'm not on that deal. So the answer is I am not going to help them sell their stock because I have no interest in helping a company that's that dumb that would exclude us. I don't get paid if they put us on their deal. That's not it. It's just insulting to me that they don't think my firm is important enough to have us cover their stock. So I'm not picking up Roblox until I get around to it. And the answer is I picked up Unity right away because they put us in the deal. I love their CEO. He's an awesome dude. I really, really genuinely like him. And they were super friendly and they gave me all the information I needed to cover the stock. Love that stock. So as it happens, the stock is ripped. It's above my price target and I've done nothing with it yet. So I don't want to talk about what it's worth. But my God, Unity is a platform. If you're going to build a game or you're going to build any kind of 3D animation, it is a really great solution that doesn't cost very much if you're a user of their product. I think they have tremendous opportunity. Their bigger aspect of the business is delivering ads in games. And I think ad-supported gaming is a thing. And I think it's going to become a bigger thing. So that has had a super high valuation because they're executing super well. Skillz, I am really good friends with the founders. I have been friends with them for years. We are going to be in that deal as well. Skillz is a little trickier because it's not technically a public company yet. They are being acquired by what's called a SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Corporation. And so the SPAC holders, the owners of the SPAC, is called Flying Eagle Acquisition Corp, FEAC is public. They have to approve the purchase of a small percentage of Skillz. When that happens, the SPAC will change its name and become Skillz. That hasn't happened yet, so I have no opinion about that deal. I can't comment on that deal. I can tell you the Skillz business model, brilliant. They are skill-based gaming. You and I can compete in, so far, pretty simple games. I mean, pretty easy player versus player games. And we can compete in an esports tournament with one another or with a group of whatever, 60 people or 100 people or whatever, a big tournament. And the winner gets paid a 80 some odd % of the prize pool. So we can each, let's just say, put $1 in and the winner gets, $1.70. So we can compete against one another and my skill beats your skill. The brilliance of their business is you and I get exactly the same game board. So every single thing that gets thrown at me gets thrown at you. So I'm playing a game called 2-Minute Football. I'm pretty good at it, but I lose occasionally. If you and I are playing a match, we have exactly the same board. Our little football players run the same routes, and the only difference in the outcome is how quick you are to pass and to which player you pass, and then what you do with the guy after he gets the ball. So it's all skill-based, brilliant. And where I think that they're really particularly good is they've eliminated cheating. So they're really smart about detecting whether you're using a bot to play the game. You know, you've programmed something and they can see it. So really smart. They're really good in terms of payment system and stuff. So big fan of that. How many people play mobile games? 2 billion. How many of those would be willing to wager, $1 that they're better than you are? And I'd say 1 billion. How many is Skillz going to get? 500 million. I mean, this is a big opportunity. So I'm a big fan of that business. And because of the barriers, the anti-cheating barriers, and the ensuring that we all play the same player board, we all get the same inputs, that's hard to replicate. So they're pretty smart. On the Roblox side, I'm not going to sell their deal, but they're actually big in user-generated content, which I think is a huge innovation in games. Second Life did it first, actually, and I think Second Life could be just as big as Roblox, although still private. But Roblox really did a great job of encouraging developers to create content. I'm just not going to bother looking at their income statement or figuring out how much money they make or will make, because they didn't think it was important enough to bring us in their deal. So let their stock go wherever it goes. I'll cover it eventually when I get around to it. But again, somebody has to show my firm respect. I work for a firm because I am paid well to be honest with my investors and tell them what I think about stocks. And if the Roblox guys don't care enough to engage my firm, I don't care enough to cover them. I cover 30 stocks. I don't need to cover 31. I'll figure it out later. Let the 5 guys who know nothing about anything. If you remember that nothing Jon Snow, that's how I feel about those guys. So I hope that responds to your question. But will any of them pop? I don't know. Unity's already popped. Unity went public at, I want to say 48, 52, and is at 140 something. Skillz hasn't gone public yet. It has some potential. Roblox hasn't gone public yet, so I don't know. Thank you for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. And if you're a Patreon patron, we really appreciate it. Our Twitch Prime customers who have linked their Twitch Prime account to their Amazon Prime account, thank you, we're getting paid. Our YouTube subscribers, thank you, we're getting paid. Everybody else, thanks for indulging us.